morning viewer, welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Here's breaking news. Yes, eating greater amounts of ultra processed food and drinks, especially if those items are artificially sweetened, may be linked to the development of depression according to a new study. The study suggests an association between consumptions of ultra processed foods and depression, with an about 50% higher risk for those consuming 9 portions per day or more, the top 20% compared to those consuming 4 portions or less. Gunter Kunle, a professor of food and nutritional science at the University of Reading in the UK, said in a statement, he was not involved in the study. Ultra processed foods include prepackaged soups, sauces, frozen pizza, ready to eat meals, and pleasure foods such as hot dogs, sausages, french fries, sodas, store-bought cookies, cakes, candies, dog nuts, ice cream, as well as many more foods and drinks containing artificial sweeteners. Our study focused on the link between foods and subsequent risks of developing a new episode of depression, said study co-author Dr. Andrew Tichan. However, there is also the possibility that for individuals with chronic depressions, ultra-processed food can worsen their condition, said Chan, who is also chief of the clinical and translational epidemiologist unit at Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston. When the researchers looked at specific ultra-processed foods, also known as UPFs, only foods and drinks made with artificial sweeteners were associated with an increased risk of depression among the people studied, who were all women, Kunle said. This is an interesting finding as it suggests the association between UPF intake and depression is driven by a single factor, artificial sweeteners, he said. Why would such foods be associated with the onset of depression? For one, there is a known link between ultra-processed foods and chronic inflammation, Chan said. Inflammation is a root cause of many chronic diseases. For example, studies have linked ultra-processed foods, colorectal cancer in men and heart disease and early death in both men and women. Literally, hundreds of studies link ultra-processed foods to obesity, cancer, cardiovascular disease and overall mortality. Marion Nasle, the Palute Godward Professor Emerita of Nutrition, Food Studies and Public Health at Newark University, told CNN in 2022 interview. Behind the report, Glory Globe TV, Delhi, Bharat.